Kwa majina naitwa Teresia Sekao John. I am 13 years old. Kwa familia yetu tuko na wavulana wawili na wasichana watatu na single mommy. Nyumba yetu ni mabati na kuna neighbors, kuna plots.
Growing up in a slum is the daily reality of millions of children around the world. In Nairobi, Kenya, informal settlements like these have mushroomed since the late 80s in response to a massive housing shortage.
60% of the population get their housing through the informal housing market. 30% of that is actually in what we call slum settlements with no access to basic services like Mukuru, for example.
Kwa nyumba yetu hakuna choo, kwa hizo maplot ni bafu tu peke yake, na maji tunaenda kwa barabara, choo tunalipa, na usiku ukitaka kujisaidia huwezi jisaidia. Choo tunalipa 3 bob, usiku huwezi jisaidia. Kama sema unasikia haja ndogo, unachukua tu ndo na unakojolea.
My name is Doris Bosibori Moseti. I've lived here since 2002. I'm a business lady. I have a salon. When I'm not in the salon doing my business, I'm championing the issue of women and sanitation in Mukuru. At night we'll plan. You'll go and knock to your neighbor's house and ask her, will you go to the toilet? So we start planning by 6. How many people are going to the toilet? And then we'll come together as women because you cannot go alone. You get raped.
Lakini mtaro ndio uchafu hapo kwetu. Tukianza mtaro wanamwaga uchafu. Wakiwaga uchafu ndio mbaya, mtoto anashikwa na madhara ya ugonjwa.
According to the United Nations, approximately 2.4 billion people around the world lack access to proper sanitation, risking diarrheal diseases and other dangers. Lixil is the global leader in sanitary ware. And so what we're trying to do really is to see how we can take that expertise that we've developed in markets like Japan, Europe, the US, and elsewhere, and apply that to address the global sanitation challenge.
It doesn't get more challenging than Mukuru. With no water supply or sanitation infrastructure, the usual solutions don't apply. Like decent sanitation, public schools are few and far between. The difficulty of learning under these conditions feeds into a vicious cycle of poverty and lack of education.
Most of the schools are private, informal schools. That means they don't have toilets. They'll have to go to a public toilet.
Huku hata mtu kwa na feel poa akienda. Ndio alikuwa anasema atenda choo tu mahali popote, aende tu na mazia yake ndio arudi kwa darasa.
A girl doesn't have that privacy when changing sanitary towels. She has no place to dispose that sanitary towel. That means she'll miss school. The girls are competing with boys. So you find that girls miss classes, boys continue learning. So most of the girls after class 8, they drop out.
Shule napenda kusoma CRE, math and science and social study. Na napenda kucheza sport.
We had collected a lot of data in a lot of schools in Mukuru, more than 200 informal schools in Mukuru. We realized that all these schools don't have adequate sanitation facilities, or some even don't have at all sanitation facilities. We started talking about these things, and Lixil came on board. We told them about the situation, and they said they can come and try to see how they can help.
conventional flush toilet is originally our main product. But we know they can't access the water and they don't have the appropriate waste treatment system. So we have to develop the new type of the toilet. And so green toilet system has two features. We don't use any water for convey or transport the waste. And also that we try to reuse the nutrition, it remains our waste.
The Green Toilet System, or GTS, is a waterless or dry toilet. Solid and liquid waste are collected separately, and the solid waste is turned into compost.
We're working with a number of international partners, with NGOs, with government partners and others, to see how we can take this expertise that we have and apply it to sanitation. And that means developing a number of different solutions that address kind of different areas of this sanitation challenge.
Since 2014, we, JICA, have been supporting Lexil's activities on micro-flush toilet system for urban area and green toilet system for peri-urban areas.
We built our toilet and the GTS in that school, and we start to ask the users to make a compost by themselves because they don't want to see their waste. So they start to mix like this. They don't see, just like this one. So we started to change our business model and the thinking way.
Lexil is collaborating with the Kenyan Institute of Organic Farming to improve the composting system and toilet design.
Hi, morning, Anthony.
Good, karibu.
Asante.
Great.
Let's see the toilet at first.
I came in as a compost specialist because I have made a lot of compost in US, in Europe, and we sat down together and discussed on how we can try to do something which I don't think very many people are doing.
Most difficult point is the collection, because the collection staff have to see the waste directly. This mixing system is good for the collection staff. There's no smell outside. Using our technology, making the compost from the human waste, is the cheapest and eco-friendly technology.
The results are really great now. They look more healthy, they are more green, and they are more big than only water. We have been able to find that there is so much resources beginning from us by converting the human waste into fertilizers and using it to grow healthy food.
So now we have a confidence this circulation system is work in Kenya. But we have to think about the business feasibility. And the most important things, the Kenyan farmer or Kenyan people should know this kind of fertilizer or this kind of soil conditioner is not harmful. It's the same as the usual fertilizer. And if we can treat appropriately, it's safe.
We make the compost on this compartment. Within the first week, the temperature on that compost is about 70 degrees centigrade, which kills all the bacteria and pathogens. We are testing the compost we are making and also the food we are growing to make sure there is no harmful bacteria to humans. And so far we have not found any, for the last 1.5 years, any product which had any contamination.
So what we're really focused on trying to do is find sustainable solutions that will help to benefit these communities over the longer term and will provide perhaps a sustainable opportunity for Lexil in some of these markets over the years to come as well.
Green toilet system is not a toilet itself, it's a system. This system can realize saving water and also the avoiding contamination of the underground water.
It's a small-scale test. We try to make it a bigger scale, and we like to show this kind of project to other stakeholders and try to get understanding from them. This system is work, and cost is the cheaper than usual waste treatment system. It's sustainable, and it's create a new job.
It has benefit in environment, it has benefit on how to manage waste, it has benefit on usage of water and cleanliness.
At the beginning, the Kenyan people didn't believe our project and never think about they can use their waste as a fertilizer. But through our project, their thinking way is changing slowly by slowly. I have a confidence we can create the comfortable toilet without water.
When Ligzil came and they constructed the toilet, people say that it was not toilet. They think it is a big house. There were flowers put there. There was a big mirror. So girls will visit the toilet all the time. They want to go to the toilet, check themselves, look if they are very smart, and then go back to school. So at least now they have privacy. They have boys' toilets and they have girls' toilets.
Before this toilet tulikuwa na uchafu, tukaweka curtain na tumeweka leni tuamjumea kwa choo atoke. Mabati ilikuwa inakata watu. Lakini venye tujengea hizi zilikuwa smart. Hawakuwa wanatuchungulia, sasa hivi smart, tunaosha, hizo ni safi.
I dream to see the girls from Mukuru going to school, finishing school, getting good jobs so that they can change where they grew from. So the passion in me is that I'm part of change.
Amanya gange nze Aki Kiwanuka mbeera mu kito. Ekyenjawulo kye nalaba mukazi wange bingi. Mukazi wange mulungi, musanyufu, mwesigwa, alina okwagala, kale bingi nnyo.
Namutegeera nti ajja kuba musajja mulungi okusinziira kunzija gye yajjamu n'enjogera gye yayogeramu nange nga wagonjebwa ng'ate mukkakkamu. Yayogera ebigambo eby'empooze nga si bingi ate nga si bitono.
Ennimiro eyo tugijjamu ebyokutulabirira ng'okulya, emmwanyi sizoni bw'etuuka ne zibaako, ne mutunda ne mufunayo ku kasente, bwe mutyo ne mutambuza obulamu.
Like Aki, most villages in Quito survive on a meagre income earned by farming. They live simply with very basic sanitation. With no sewer systems, many have open pit latrines.
There are two areas of the world really real keys, the center of the population for people that need toilets. One of them is South Asia. The other is here in sub-Saharan Africa.
When we talk about 2.4 billion people without having access to proper sanitation, those people, they still need sanitation solutions. So it's really about finding products and services solutions that can be provided to a range of different needs.
The numbers seem overwhelming and the problem insurmountable, but when the Gates Foundation called for innovative solutions to the global sanitation crisis, Jim McHale and his team rose to the challenge.
I've always had a passion for product development. That passion for product development and creating new things really kind of matched well with this need that exists in the world. We're here in Uganda, outside of Kampala, running some field trials of new product concepts that we have for improving the toilets or latrines that people use in this area. That you can take and put over basically an open pit latrine, turn it into something that's much more like a modern toilet. We're getting help from Water for People, and UNICEF is also helping us with field trials of new product concepts.
Our vision is reaching everyone, every household, every school, every clinic with safe water and sanitation services. Seeing a smile on someone's face, seeing someone's dignity up is satisfaction.
Kati omukisa ne gujja kuva mu Water for People nga waliwo obuntu obugenda ku toilet obw'enjawulo. Ate omukisa ne gusooka mu disitulikiti yaffe ne bajja n'obuntu 5 ne tufunirawo omukisa kubanga twali tukize kuba naffe ku nkola y'ebintu ebyewaka obuyonjo ne tufuna omukisa ogwo ne babutuzimbira ku bwereere olw'okugezesa naye tugenza okulaba ng'ekintu kirungi nnyo kikola bulungi nnyo eri obulamu bwaffe.
So this is the first of 2 visits that we'll make. In this visit, we install the products, and we interview the family a little bit about what they like about different products or what they don't like about the toilet the way it exists today. So this is the new version of the Sato pan that we just launched here in Uganda. They have this counterweighted trap door. It's shaped in that way so it can open to a really steep angle, and that allows us to minimize the amount of water that the person needs to use when they use the toilet. Make sure it's level. 200 milliliters might be too much in the most arid, dry areas, and the product won't work there. So we wanted to minimize the amount of water and came up with these concepts that we're installing here. These use less than 200 milliliters of water. If it works for half of the population, it's going to be a big success.
Partnership can help sanitation because when we are together, when these people come together, then it is easier to promote sanitation.
We realized that the scale we could reach in helping people with this type of product was much greater if we turned it into a business. They're very simple products. They can be very affordable for even the poorest people in the world. So we've created this business unit now to expand on the initiative and really develop an entire portfolio of products.
She wants the stove.
Partnering with local manufacturers, Crest Tanks keeps costs down and prices affordable to make a bigger difference in the lives of more people.
We want to see a country where sanitation is not a luxury. For a time we were creating the market awareness, reaching the people, letting them appreciate the product, but I have no doubt that it will be a commercially viable business in the long term.
These that we're starting with, these are the lowest price point sort of entry-level products. But there's a huge gap between the hole in the ground and a modern flush toilet. A few years ago, Bill Gates said that there are no smart people working in toilets. He meant that the best graduates are not saying that I want to go tomorrow to go make toilets, but maybe when people see the kind of work that we're trying to do, those kids at Harvard and Caltech will change their mind.
Okulowooza kwange sente omuntu kwayinza okukafunira kubanga kalungi naye okusinziira ku mbeera yaffe ey'ekyalo, enfuna yaffe na buli kimu, tulowooza wakati w'emitwalo 2 n'omutwalo 1.5. Omuntu aba asobola okukafuna yeerekereza n'akagula olw'emirimu gye kakola.
Regarding the distribution, as you can see, this product is still at its introduction stage. So far what we have done, we have identified some stockists, to whom we have distributed some products. We have already started getting repeat demands from the stockists.
So the idea is you'll have copies of this, and we'll also have displays.
There are those customers who come, they want in big quantities, like 10, 20. Because sato pans keep cleanness, no doubt about it. Because everyone taking it is liking it. That means the company is good. We're thinking big.
You really have to understand what the buyer, that potential buyer of the product wants in the product and how it could improve their lives. And then you need to make sure that the value proposition is right. When we continue this model of really understanding the consumer needs, designing something that's affordable and fits what people need, this will be more than 100 million people using these products just a few years down the road.
Ako konna bakakola bulungi kalina ekisaanikira kangu kakulongoosa kakuma obuyonjo bulungi n'ogendayo wenna oba bulungi tobaamu kutaataagana kwonna kale kakola emirimu mingi nnyo kalimu ebirungi bingi okutwalira awamu.
Nze kwegamba nagisangawo era naakajja okubeera nga kati ntandika okulaba omugaso gwayo n'okubeera ewaka tefulumya akawoowo kabi nnyo kwegamba nnungi singa oba nga naawe ogikutte mu mbeera eyeeyagaza.
In Uganda, the under 5 child mortality rate is 90 for 1,000 births, which translates into the 327 children are dying every day. That's why we are very much interested in sanitation and hygiene promotion, because it's all about saving the children's life.
Bandibadde nayo oba kaŋŋambe bateekeddwa okubeera nayo lwa nsonga nnungi nnyo mu ngeri y'okusaasaanya ebirwadde ng'ebyo kolera na biki lwa nsonga obukyafu buli bubeera muli munda tebufuluma nnyo wabweru n'abaana baneeno nga babadde bagikozesezza bulungi tebasobola kufuna nnyo bintu ng'ebyo birwadde na biki.
Nfunye essanyu olunaku lwaleero kulaba nga nfunye obulamu obulungi sikyafuna nsuula zigenda ku mmere yange sibenja kuba mulamu n'abaana bange kuba omulimu gwe bankoledde mulungi.
Flies are one of the main transmitters of disease, so it's both makes people's experience much better in using the toilet, and it helps keep the population healthy and save lives in the end, really. The different groups, the different organizations play different roles and have different expertise. Our expertise is in product development, our expertise is in business, our expertise is in manufacturing. This is, to me, the perfect type of CSR. Take your company's expertise and use it to do what the world needs.
There's no one single solution fits all, but we're looking at how we can work with our partners to address a number of these different challenges.